Alright, so I just got back from seeing Unfinished Business. That new Ken Scott movie, which I personally don't trust people with two first names. I don't know, weirds me out. But that's neither here nor there. Stars a very tired, fast-talking Vince Vaughn, the littlest Franco, Carmine Falcone, and I'm pretty sure I saw Cyclops in there. He doesn't die off screen this time. Spoiler alert for X-Men 3. You should have seen it, but whatever. Point is, how is the movie? Well, here's the thing about the movie. It's kind of a bait and switch. It's being marketed as one thing, and it's really, really not that thing. I mean, if you've looked at the posters or any of the trailers, it almost kind of seems like it's the hangover of, like, business trip movies, and it's not that. I mean, if we're looking at it on the most basic level of, like, okay, it's a comedy. Did it make me laugh? Yeah. I laughed. Laughed a couple times. Like, nothing crazy. It didn't make me, like, burst out laughing for really more than twice. There was really only two scenes where I actually, like, full on laughed. But it's funny. So it doesn't fail on that note, because if it wasn't funny and it's a comedy, then it's what's the point? So one of the opening scenes, and this isn't a spoiler, like, it happens immediately, and really it's just so you're more adequately prepared for what kind of film this is. You find out that Vince Vaughn's son is getting, like, mercilessly bullied for being overweight, and it's not played for laughs. It comes off completely, like, straight face, and it seems incredibly out of place. It's very jarring because everything we've been led to believe about this movie is it's the wild, like, hey, bro, man, dude, let's get these guys, we're gonna show them a good time, because, you know, business, and they'll meh, booze and chicks and Dave Franco getting stabbed. While some of that stuff does happen, that's really not it. Like, it tries to balance having this very, like, grounded, heartfelt, like, parenting thing along with the business. Okay, so it's like, it's almost kind of doing like what those Adam Sandler movies do, where they get, like, really, really schmaltzy, and, like, they get really, like, they try to tug on, like, adorable heartstring type shit, and it just doesn't jive with other scenes in the movie. It feels like you're watching two different movies that they kind of mesh together, and it doesn't work. You know, like, it's definitely not a bad movie. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. It works on the level that, like, you're gonna see it, you'll definitely laugh a couple times, but yeah, you know, it's got some issues. As far as strong points of the movie, I actually think that casting those three together worked pretty damn well. You have Vince Vaughn honestly playing more of, like, I would say, the straight man in this group. Like, he's pretty grounded and more or less normal. Like, yeah, he's got some of the typical idiosyncrasies of, like, oh, you know, I'm a dad in a comedy, I'm neglecting family. But he's really the more normal one. You know, have Tom Wilkins, you know, fucking Carmine Falcone, hilariously cast against type as being just this pervert who, like, just wants to do all these very strange things. Like, I got to hear Tom Wilkins say,
I want to make love to a woman. Wheelbarrow position.
That's not a thing that I know I needed in my life, but now that, like, it's happened, I feel better about things, you know? And I have to tip my hat. Dave Franco plays an amazing idiot. There is just this, like, genuine look in his eyes when he is saying something stupid that you believe that that guy has no fucking idea what he's talking about. You believe that he genuinely is a moron. And, like, that sounds not like a compliment, but it is, because, like, he plays it well. Just saying. So the way that those three played off against each other, it was really entertaining. So, final thoughts. Give it a shot. I mean, don't go into it expecting it to be like a balls to the walls, Hangover, Project XE type, like, oh, we're going nuts in Berlin movie, because that's a single montage in the entire movie, and that's it. You're gonna get a couple laughs, but, you know, at the end you have a movie that kind of wanted to, I guess have its cake and eat it too, which is a really stupid phrase because what would you do with cake that you're not gonna eat? I don't know. But if it was a little more cohesive, I think it would have just been overall a lot more enjoyable. But hey, what do you care what I say? I'm just Dick with a camera. I want to know what you think. Not you. You had your chance and you said something stupid. But the rest of you, I want to know what you guys think.